Welcome back, everyone, to the NBA 2K24 franchise series, the expansion series with the Virginia Beach Neptunes. Last episode, we took down the Pistons in 5 games, revenge after they swept us 4-0 in the regular season. But I've got some different things in mind for this series against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I've already made sure that just like us, they're only going to have a 9-man rotation at the maximum, so both teams are going to have 4 players off the bench. But I'm also going to do a thing I've never really done before in these series. I'm going to remove the injuries from the opponent because I want this team at full strength. I want to see Zion. I want to see AJ Gilmore. I want to see Billy Willis at full strength. All 3 guys are injured and Zion is fully out. But if we're going to have some real competition here in this series, I'm just going to take off the injuries once we're facing somebody until, something changes. I'm going to take off the pinch nerve in the back for Billy Willis. We got Willis at healthy. We're going to put Zion to healthy as well. And there we go. And the same goes for AJ Gilmore. Now I'm going to rebuild their rotation before game 1. According to the series overview, we're going to have still some low post offense weakness, and they're going to have some weaknesses in terms of their strength, but less weaknesses than the Pistons had in that overview. According to the matchup reports, we've got A+ in everything. They've got B-, 3-pointers and outside defense and mid-range scoring. Not too bad, though. And then for the lineup, they got Zion in there now. They got Jesse Wilcox, Mikal Bridges. It's going to be really intriguing to see what happens between Bridges and Tatum because both guys are really great defensively. Bridges is far better offensively, but who knows if Tatum is going to lock him down like he did Anderson against Detroit. Now for us, Boyd leads us in both points and assists per game here in the playoffs, Duren and rebounds and blocks, and Tatum and steals. Well, Garland leads the Cavaliers in points and assists per game at over 12 per game. That is absurd. Billy Willis is rebounding pretty well. Dalen Webb was getting some blocks because Zion was injured for most of the postseason. And Mikal Bridges has 1.7 steals, just like Tatum does. And stat rankings, we have been the best offense, which is very clear after the last series. We just absolutely blew up on the Pistons, and I'm not really sure what happened there. We don't usually shoot that well in the regular season. It just happens to happen in the playoffs for whatever reason. But they had a lot of rebounds, both offensively and defensively. We did beat them in assists, though, despite Garland having by far the most in terms of each player. So we'll see what happens here. But not really sure what to expect. Not really sure. Now, I am not going to make any matchup adjustments, so here we go at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Our 5th straight Eastern Conference Finals. The Cavaliers have played us plenty of times here in the playoffs, and they have had no success. This is maybe their last chance, or maybe just one of many more. That's a good pass to the corner, but Kuminga can't knock it down. And Zion brings it up. Shot clock under 5. Garland fires and nails the triple to open the scoring. Boyd catch and shoot over Zion. It's in there as he hits the deck. Oh man, he has been special in these playoffs. He tied his playoff career high and the team team record high for a single game against Detroit. And I guess no slowing down here, huh? Wilcox, the step back jumper. That was a nice one. Nice little flare out. Boyd top of the key. No good, but Duren on the glass for 2 against Billy Willis, no less. The best rebounding team in the playoffs. That was a nice box out. Catch and shoot. Wilcox 2 for 2 with 5 points. A screen from Jovanovic. Boyd, same spot as last time. He connects and answers right back with a 3 of his own. Nice pass out of the shot. Willis, nobody near him, and he is a guy that can play that stretch 5 role. He only averaged about 15 points per game against us, though, in 3 games in the regular season. We'll see if he can do better here. That was a lazy pass by DJ. Garland on the other end finds Willis on the cut right down the lane. The quick 6-point lead for Cleveland. This is obviously a home court advantage series for them because they're the 3 seed, we're the 4 seeds. So, gonna have to win a couple games on the road here if we're gonna come out on top of this series. Little behind the back move. You don't see Obi pull that out of his bag that much. But dude, look at those numbers down there. Compared to his regular season, about 5 points higher and 1 assist higher. He just turns it up a notch for no reason. It's honestly awesome. Willis again. That one rims out. Kuminga inside the elbow. Can't get it to drop. Screen from Willis. And they almost turned it over, but there's a mismatch, and that's an easy 2. 4 minutes in, we've already allowed 15 points. Kuminga flares out and hits this time from downtown. Zion's gonna cut for the lob! He and Willis team up for the alley-oop. This start is more my speed, the reverse jam from Boyd. Going back and forth, a high-scoring start. Please give us this the rest of the series and make it competitive the whole way. I want a 7-game series. I'm begging you. Straight away. Wilcox can't seem to miss. Tatum gets the alley-oop to Duren. What a crazy start for both teams. We're 7 for 10. They're 8 for 10. Gilmore has checked in for the Cavaliers. Zion's got it. The shot clock under 5. He's going to fire off the screen. Or he's going to get called for a charge. Drawn by Tatum. Half the quarter left to play. Jovanovic going right at Garland. He draws the shooting foul. Despite the Cavaliers getting off to a rocket-hot start, we are not too far behind. We'll probably slow down for both teams as the game goes on. Most certainly. We got a mismatch somewhere. We got Duren guarding Garland. Gilmore just goes right at Kuminga, and Willis follows it up with a putback. Oh, man. We almost turned the ball over on the inbound pass, but instead, Wilson Towns has an open look. Garland tried to jump that one. So we got Andrews back in the game, or in the game for the first time, rather. Seen with Quinn Hilliard and Towns, obviously. Garland rips a triple. The Cavs just are not missing right now, but neither are we. Boyd steps back, leaves it for Hilliard. He'll take the screen. Over Zion, no. Under 5 on the clock, Zion gets the feed. Andrews right there with them. Zion, too much off the window. Double team comes to the corner. Andrews in and out. Handoff to Garland. He gets by Towns, but then steps right back and lost his dribble. They got to find a shot here. Contested 3 offline. Boyd to Andrews. Where is Willis? I don't know what happened there on the defensive end for the Cavaliers, but we'll take the easy 2. Gilmore over Kuminga. No dice. Both teams kind of slowing down these last couple of trips down. Hilliard rises and misses. Going right back to Zion. Boyd picks him up. Hop step and a nice bucket. Not gonna lie, the Cavs offense right now looks a lot like ours. Like eerily similar. As Towns picks up the second foul against Zion. Willis just picked up his second on the play previous. And he got taken out in place of Dalen Webb, who will now, I guess, come out again. This, I don't think Charles Bassey's part of their lineup. But he's in regardless, I guess. So 2 former Neptunes have already appeared. Nice feed inside. Bassey. I guess Andrews just lost track of him. 1.7 points per game. He's already got 2. Towns lets it fly. It rattles out. Another cut, but this time Hilliard strips it from behind. Great defensive play. Up to Kuminga. Uncontested triple in transition. Count it. Back to Bass. He's getting every pass since he's checked in. The pull-up's no good. Double team comes. This is to put us in the lead. Hilliard got it. They're doubling Boyd very early on in this one. Screen from Gilmore. He's got a mismatch now with Towns on him. Suggs pulls the trigger. No good. Kuminga brings it up, goes right to the rack and misses the jumper. That was an open look. Cavaliers trying to take their lead right back, but they give it right to us. Wilson Towns picks his pocket. And he's fouled on the other end. Garland's second, so already 5 fouls against the Cavaliers. How is that possible when... I guess a charge doesn't count as a team foul, maybe, but... all 3 of their star players have 2. Towns splits the free throws. In the corner. Bones Highland has a toilet bowl out. The feed down low. Andrews, the lefty shot misses. And we're going to lead by 2. Oh, that almost went. 31-29, Neptunes lead, but only for like 30 seconds or so. That first quarter was more of my speed. That's exactly what I'm looking for here in a playoff series. Jalen Duren off to a good start here in the second quarter. And we lead by 4, our largest lead of the game. Gilmore. The outside pass to Highland. He gets it to Willis inside, who's checked back in the game. Hoop and the harm. That's the first on Duren and the first on the Neptunes in this game. And the free throw is out from the big man. Corner screen. Jovanovic. Tough shot, no good. What is that from Suggs? I can't believe he just pulled the trigger there. Quick 3. Jovanovic knocks it down off the back iron. Gilmore inside. Suggs picked up by Tatum. Too much off the window. Jovanovic goes right to the rim on the other end to draw the foul. All right. 7 points already for DJ. First free throw is up and in there. I've not seen really anything offensively from Mikal Bridges, who just came back in the game. Probably going to want to get him more involved here. Willis just pulls up. No good. A couple of ill-advised shots to open the quarter for Cleveland. Jovanovic at the charity line. What was that? I've never seen him make that kind of a pass before. He takes responsibility, at least. Right back to Willis. Left-handed shot over Duren. The low post is where he's going to play his best. 13 points already for Willis. There's a lane for Jovanovic, and he takes it right to the rack, just shooting off Highland. Great take right there. 11 assists for your Neptunes already. And Jalen Duren picks up a steal. Tatum, a one-on-one against Bridges. He lost his dribble. How did that pass get through to Boyd? It's blocked by Gilmore. Monroe brings it up. Fires over Wendell Moore, and he's a good low-post defender. And that was jarred loose. And Willis picks it up. Tatum just lost the ball. Highland to Monroe. He's got a mismatch. He might want to fire this one. And he missed again. Top of the key. Another one. Make it a 10-point lead for the Neptunes. A 12-4 run to open this second quarter. Bones launches, but can't connect. They got to start knocking down those open ones. They haven't had too many from behind the arc so far. Wendell Moore has a lane. Highland just got lost, and Duren got in front of Willis. 8 points for Duren. He had a massive series against Detroit and is off to a pretty good start here on the offensive end. Willis, another bucket plus the foul. That's the second on Duren in the quarter. He will stay in the game, though, for the free throw. As Zion is back in for Cleveland. Willis 0 for 2 at the line. Wide open look. Jovanovic can't be left open like that, man. He's got 13 points in the quarter. Where did this come from? Low block. Zion against Mac Boyd. He passes out. Bridges with the launch. The threes aren't dropping right now. Boyd just zips and kicks it out. Tatum in the corner. No good. But Boyd gets the rebound, tip right to him. Jovanovic makes it 15. What happened to Cleveland? They got a lot of work to do all of a sudden. Bridges with a little scoop layup. That's a nice play. Screen comes over. Moore draws a double team. Jovanovic is left open. That's just a great pass. Willis going right at Duren. I think he stepped out. Yes, he did. Why is Mo Bamba coming in? What? But he's not part of the game plan. The same thing happened in the first quarter with Cleveland. That's weird. Right back towards the top of the key. Garland comes out, but Boyd still hits it. We're up by 19 points all of a sudden. I don't know what happened there, but Cleveland's offense has come to a screeching halt, and ours has only kept going. Staying for a little bit longer. That one's blocked by Boyd, and Jovanovic comes in for the rebounds. We get to like the 4-minute mark and it's still like a massive lead or something, or we keep scoring, then I'll just sim ahead again and see where things are at in the second half. Free throw, no good from Andrews to make it a 20-point game. It's in there. Garland with a crossover. He gets inside and shrugs off Yovi for 2. Tatum has a lane. And the midi is in there. Okay. Guess we got like one more play. Boyd picks up Garland. Great job on the outside. He's trying to get free here, but can't seem to do it. Bridges has not had a single open look in this game, but we give it right back, and Webb misses the quick shot. All right, that's our cue, I guess. Boyd for 3. Yeah, this is just going like the first game against the Pistons. Just everybody getting involved, not just one guy doing all the damage. Well, I guess I can't say it's not what I expected because it kind of is. I guess we'll keep going until Cleveland makes it interesting. In the third quarter, they're not really making much headway. And in the fourth quarter, they kind of get back within 20, but not enough to win. Well, I did not get what I wanted. The Neptunes win, but I was looking for a close game the whole way through. It was just the first quarter. 118-120. We take game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Billy Willis ends up dropping 27 and 11 in the loss. Zion 21. Garland only took 9 shots, but did dish out 15 assists, which is a lot. They had 34, but we had 37, and both Boyd and Jovanovic drop really efficient double-doubles. Kuminga shot the ball well. Jalen Duren was great. 17 turnovers, though, for us. 14 for the Cavaliers, and we ended up shooting 56% of their 47. And they just did not get good looks from 3, and that was a big difference here in this game. If you're curious, by the way, I did change the sliders pretty significantly from the past couple of years to start the episode. If you want to see the updates, they're in the link in the description. That has been there for quite a while. They are usually updated, every couple of months, but this should be the last update for 2K24, I think, for this set. But I guess we'll watch a little bit more and see if we can get a closer game. Game 2 on the road in Cleveland. The tip is won by Jalen Duren. We're going to simcast at least the first half, maybe the first quarter, and jump in the second if it's close. We'll see what happens. And it's going pretty similar to the Pistons series, where we already lead by double digits after a single quarter. Cleveland climbing back in the game here in the second. And by halftime, they might have a lead. It's actually us, 64-61. Close game, though. Let's keep it that way. We jump in. Boyd's got 15 points, but he's at the line. First one is in there. And number 2. Wait, I guess it's a 3-point foul. Okay. You got fouled on a 3. So our lead's going to extend to 6. Garland is open, and Jovanovic came in and blocked it. What a play. You see that like once a season from him, man. That is a horrible shot, and it almost went in. Garland fires just inside the arc, no good. Kuminga lets it fly and sinks it. Up and over Jovanovic. This time Garland connects. He's now 4 for 12 from the field. His first shot of the third quarter. His first make, rather. Tatum's got a lane, but 2 defenders there. I'm surprised they called that a foul. Mikal Bridges called for his second. So Tatum's got 7 points, 2 for 3 from the field. He front rims the front end. And the back end is in there. Willis hands it off. Garland shakes Jovanovic loose and just splashes it top of the key. That's a nice play. Jovanovic trying to do the same exact thing. He leaves it for Boyd instead. He can't connect. Wilcox misses the jump shots. Gonna see if he can get more involved on offense here after he did not really appear in that second quarter in the last game. Kuminga turns it over, and Garland turns it into points on the other end. It's back to a 2-point ball game. Inside, Kuminga just got positioning on Zion. We've already got 24 assists. We are a crazy passing team. Double screens, quick trigger. Garland catching fire here in the third. Off a couple of screens. Kuminga almost had a good look, but Andrews will clean it up on the offensive glass. Great job right there. Right to the rim. Garland can't be stopped right now. Oh, Boyd's open, but can't knock it down. It goes off the back iron. I think Garland has scored 13 straight points for the Cavaliers. He had 6 points after the first half, and now he's got 19. Willis puts them in front. What a quarter so far. 4 gone here in the quarter. Boyd sets the screen. Kuminga gets it to him inside. Wilcox is called for his third foul. Back at the line. Boyd is 0 for 6 tonight from behind the arc. You don't see that very often for him. I've seen a couple of those misses. But the free throws are going to put us back on top. Willis leaves it for Garland. Quick shot. That's his first miss in a while. Here we go. Jovanovic trying to just toy with Garland. He gets rid of him and hits it off the back iron. Double screens. Garland to Zion. Kuminga a step behind. He's got 18 points, 16 of which have come in the paints. That's where he lives and breathes. The play for Kuminga. He lets it loose and sinks another one. Wilcox finds some room. That one rattles out. That was kind of a little short fadeaway. Boyd splits defenders and had it jarred loose. Zion with the loose change. Mismatch down low. Zion. I can't believe that he just missed that. I'm stunned. Screen comes from Boyd. Towns launches and hits a these jump shots are just going in. This is wild. Garland just squares himself up. Too much room, too much time. We're just kind of trading leads back and forth so far in this quarter. A little 2 or 3 minute spurts either way. Timeout, Virginia Beach. Up by 4. What was that turnover? Town just lost the handoff, and Garland gets it all the way up ahead. The assist from Zion, our 12th turnover in this game already. It's right back to a 2-point deficit. Jovanovic can't make it 5. Zion pulls down the defensive board. They got a mismatch down low. Willis on Towns, and Suggs at the rim. He spins and hits. We're all tied at 85. Kuminga has all day. He does not pull the trigger. Not sure what he was thinking that time. Jovanovic hands it off to him, and that one's off, but should have shot that one a lot earlier. Under 5 on the clock. Garland for the lead. Got it! What a third quarter for number 10. Open mid-range jumper off the window. Tied again. Willis, top of the key. Over a smaller defender. The big man can't knock it down. Stolen! Suggs cuts off the pass. He read that one so well. He finds Garland. He got Towns up in the air. The floater puts Cleveland on top. Right to the rack. And back out. Screen comes up. Kuminga just launches and hits it. Just trading leads. Neither team pulling away here in this third quarter. Garland trying to work his way inside. How did he get that one to go? He's going nuts. That is a really tough shot for Boyd, but Andrews with a great box out on Gilmore. Fantastic stuff from the rookie. Quick pass up to Monroe, but he has not done well at all finishing at the rim in these first 2 games. Boyd's got a lane, and the shot is up and in there. Willis just going right at the rookie. He's called for his first foul. Been noticing so far in the series that Cleveland is a lot more prone to fouling than we are. At least in these first 2 matchups. He splits the free throws. He has not done well on the free throws in this series either. Missed a couple in game 1. Boyd draws a crowd. Kuminga launches. That one's out. What is that? I'm confused by some of these shot choices by the Cavaliers in both games. Maybe a few better ones. They probably have a nice lead right now. Towns from the elbow. The Cavs will have it to end the third quarter. It's gonna just be a launch from Highland. I don't know why I didn't pass that. I'm confused. But we lead by 4 with 12 to play. Been a pretty even back and forth second half. Cavaliers do not want to drop 2 games to open the series, especially on their home courts. But Towns is knocking down his jump shots right now. We made 38, they made 33, and we have once again bested them on 3-pointers, at least so far, despite Boyd having a rough day from out there. Lob for Zion! He spins for it and flushes that one home. That's their first bucket here in the fourth. Boyd off the window, too much. Highland pulls it down. Top of the key, it's Gilmore, no dice from downtown. Have we seen Bridges, who made that pass, even hit a shot? I don't think we have. We haven't, watched a full game yet or anything, but, he hasn't really done much at all. What was that pass by Monroe? He threw it right to Boyd, and he had Bridges wide open at the wing. Hilliard trying to score over Bridges. That's not going to work. Is Zion really just going to get hurt in the middle of this game? Or are we serious right now? I want them at full health. Come on, man. Unknown left tip injury. Good God, man. I just want an even game. That's going to make it a lot more difficult. In comes Dalen Webb, who's probably going to get torched by Boyd. Monroe, full head of steam. And he actually did something good in the paint. He drew the 4th on Boyd. He's got 12 points. And he's got a whack-ass free throw motion. He bricks the first one. Same free throw motion as AC Cole. He splits them. Boyd over Garland. That is his first trifecta of the game. Garland shakes Towns loose, fires, but Towns actually got back on defense. This is not the matchup they want. Boyd just takes it right to the rack. Bridges finally has a good look, and he hits it. Go figure. Boyd draws a crowd. The Dublin early and often. Towns turns it over. That was a bad lead pass. Bridges gives it right back. An even worse pass. Towns to Kuminga. Easy 2. Webb gets aggressive. Got Andrews up in the air, and he lays it in. 5-point game. Why do I see Mo Bamba at the scorer's table? He's not in the game plan. He simply isn't. Kuminga with the launch. No dice. Gilmore over Moore. No, he got his own rebound back and finishes the play. Off-ball screens for Boyd. Another clean look. 2 for 2 in the fourth. Monroe going right at Kuminga. He picks up his second foul. Excuse me. First free throw is on the money. Obama does check in. He'll be back in as well. The free throws are both in. Crowd comes. It's dished out to Wendell Moore. Open three. He's not going to miss many of those. Garland gets rid of DJ. That is a nasty move. If I could take off doubling for both teams, I would have done that at the start of the series. Believe me. Out of the corner. Tough shot. Tatum in and out. Oh my God. Wendell Moore just got put on ice skates. But Garland can't finish at the rim. Just did not attack the basket quick enough. Another three. Boyd can't seem to miss all of a sudden. Garland, once again, just loses Jovanovic on a step back. And we turn the ball over. That was a bad pass by Boyd. Wilcox draws the Mo Bamba foul. These free throws will cut the gap down to 4 if they're both good. First one is in there. Bamba checks out. Who do we have playing the 5 right now? We got Kuminga at center. What is with my lineup? This is not part of the game plan at all. And Zion's back in for Cleveland too, which is good. Boyd has yet to miss a triple in the 4th. Garland once again. A nice play, and Willis misses the jump shot, but gets it back and makes do. Nice cut. Kuminga with the two-handed flush. And a great lead pass by Jovanovic to see that. Boyd cuts off the pass from Wilcox. A late one to Garland. Way too late. Screen comes. Jovanovic. No good from downtown. There is a mismatch. More on Willis. Will they attack it, though? It doesn't look like it. Zion. Right to the rim. That's going to be Boyd's 5th. Got to be very careful in these last 4.5 minutes of game time. If Boyd comes out, that could really give the Cavaliers some life. And it looks like Jalen Duren is either hurt or must have fouled out earlier because he has not appeared. Has he appeared in the game? I don't think he has. I mean, I see him on the bench. I'll check that here in a second. Kuminga. Nice kick out. Jovanovic misses the open 3. That's a rare one. Another pass cut off by Boyd. Wilcox, another turnover. Boyd just fires. Another one. He's going ballistic here in the 4th. That's why he's got to foul out if the Cavs are going to make a little comeback here. Garland misses the trifecta. Cleveland running out of time here. Andrews makes it a 10-point game. Nice pass inside. Bridges with this is second bucket of the 4th quarter. 8-point game. It's not over yet, but the Cavaliers really got to get some stops here before it's too late. Got a pick and roll drawn up. Andrews, bucket and foul. Andrews playing really well in Jalen Duren's stead. He fouled out after playing 17 minutes. Not sure how you do that, but he has been pretty much gone since the first half. And Zion jams it in quickly. That's a quick play for Cleveland, but they are, again, only down by 9 with 2.5 to play. We're going to call timeout. Shot clock reaching 0. Jovanovic just insane from behind the arc in these playoffs. Just absurd. Pull-up jumper, no good from Darius Garland. And this game is approaching the end. And with a final score of 137-120, the Neptunes offense once again carries us to a 2-0 series lead. And now we're going to go back home in part 2 of this Eastern Conference Finals. Garland and Zion both played very well. They shot the ball well. I'm going to take off his injury here in a moment. But 15 points off the bench for Monroe. Mikal Bridges 4 for 7. But Wilcox in this game missed 10 shots. We just don't really have games like that from our players. Boyd ends up dropping 39, 8, and 8 with 4 steals. Kuminga over 20 with 8 boards. Jovanovic 21, 4, and 8 with assists. Andrews drops 15. Towns 13 and 10 off the bench. 10 assists. I'll take it for the rookie. Wendell Moore had 6 too. We had 40 in this game. They had 29. We shot 60% again. Yeah. Zion picked up a strained left hip. We're going to get rid of that, obviously. Still want a fully healthy series. I don't want to win because we're playing an injured team. So we lead 2-0 over the Cavaliers. The Rockets lead 2-0 over the Timberwolves. They just had a 154-149 game in Game 2 in regulation. Good God. 35 for Burke, 33 for Green, 19, 12, and 8 for Carroll. The Timberwolves got 42 from Edwards and 24 plus from 3 other players. And they still lost. That is crazy. Very fast-paced game, I think, it looks like. And a lack of turnovers compared to us when most of our games have plenty of turnovers. Yeah, through 2 games, we have a lot. I mean, pretty much the entire team is just shooting insanely well. And we got 3 guys over 22 points and 3 other guys in double figures too. So, I mean, some guys are stepping up, like Kuminga and Andrews and Wilson Towns. And other guys are doing exactly what they were meant to do. Boyd and Jovanovic both 9 assists each, or 25 points, and shooting at least 55%. So that's where we're at. We got glimpses of close games in both of the first 2 games. Both ended up being essentially blowout wins. We won the first game by 16, won this one by 17. It was close in the first quarter. It was close in the third quarter. We pulled away in the fourth in this last game. We pulled away in the second in the first game. So I'm not really sure what I can do about this. I know that a lot of people are looking for competitiveness, and that's what I'm looking for. I've been trying to do this for 3 straight years now. I've put in rules. I've made trades for other teams. I have now adjusted our slider set again, and maybe our team is just too good. So, look, I'm not going to sit here and try to lose games, but I also acknowledge that there's still like 3 months or so until the next 2K comes out. And people are losing interest because we're just winning everything. If we had close games and still won, I think a lot of people would still enjoy the series. But because it just kind of blowout after blowout in most of these games, especially in the playoffs, it makes it a lot less intriguing, which I agree with. So I will think about other things to do moving forward. Obviously, I know that you guys have thoughts, so please share those down below. I know that there are people who don't care if they're blowouts, but there are plenty of people who are making their voices heard that are obviously, kind of disappointed by the lack of parity facing us. So, trust me, I know where you guys are coming from. I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm glad that, we're a good team, but I would rather the games be neck and neck the whole way like I was asking for in the first quarter of Game 1. So I gotta think of some outside of the box things to do to make things more interesting here. But that's gonna do it for me here in this episode, folks. Hopefully some of you guys are still enjoying the series to this point, but I know that things can get stale when you're not really losing anything at all. So if you guys have ideas, please leave your feedback down below. I am pretty open, all ears. So like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in part 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals going back home to Atlantic Arena. Peace out. Have a great day.